I think I speak for a lot of folks that we are completely wicked out. I am tired. I am so ready for this press tour to come to an end. I don't ever want to see a necklace on a white woman ever again after all of this. Let's talk about it.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What is going on, you all? I got my serious voice on, so y'all know we about to get into the things. This press run for Wicked has drained me. I feel like Marlo Hampton when she kicked everybody out on Real Housewives of Atlanta today has drained me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
This press tour has drained me. And before people say, well, you don't have to look at it, you don't have to pay attention, this is capitalism. And these people are trying to sell us a movie. It is everywhere. It's on the grocery aisle. It's on the potato chip aisle. It's on the drink aisle. It's everywhere you want to be. Everywhere I don't want to be, I'm seeing pink and green. The AKA is going to have to fight back at this point. So for those who are new here who do not know what I'm talking about, this Wicked press tour has been really captivating a lot of people online because of Cynthia Erivo's relationship with Ariana Grande. Recently, this past week, Ariana Grande experienced a deranged fan jumping out and trying to get her attention. Come to find out, he's known for doing this. He's been doing it. He's done it at the Weeknd's tour. He done it with Katy Perry. He's been known for that. So when that happened, Cynthia Erivo immediately jumped into full mommy mode or whatever, and she stopped it. I don't blame her for doing it because, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, she was the one who reacted. I think what is happening is that we have been seeing this play out for the last year since the first movie and their relationship and how the movie is now real life, where you have the black girl being the so-called protector. For a lot of people, it has gotten to the point that it's just not a press tour anymore. For a lot of white Hollywood, I'm going to be completely honest and I'm going to hurt some feelings, and I really don't care. This is the interracial love affair that they have been dying to see. And it's in a queer or lesbian gay version. Something that they will never be able to get at this level of mainstream, only like small doses of it. So they love it. This is Hollywood. It has everything they want. The interracial love affair, the dark-skinned black person being the perceived brute and protector and the help. I'm just being honest. And the thin, frail white woman who is in distress. And I hope at this point that they receive some type of therapy or something after this movie, because it feels as though they have really taken on these characters. And I'm really starting to become concerned because I see them doing this and it helps the movie. It helps the movie get seen. It makes us, I'm talking about the general public, makes us want to see, because now we have built this parasocial relationship with these people that is stronger than ever, which makes us want to go out and buy them the tickets, buy them again, buy other merchandise. Movies have always been product placement heavy and used to promote brands, and it's a way for other brands to attach their names to it. It's always happened. It's always been a thing. Remember that we used to get these toys with the Happy Meals back in the day. It was a way for them to promote the movie or whatever product, as well as make us want to buy in it. Now it's kind of changed a little bit. It's the same thing because we're talking about capitalism, but we're doing it through people. Like, people now have these parasocial relationships with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. It's to the point now that they see Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glenda. And it's easier for us to see it, given that we have the dark-skinned black woman playing the so-called evil witch. She's green. And you have the thin white woman who is giving, I'm distressed and oh my gosh, I can't. But in the movie, we see her help the so-called evil character that is misperceived and being framed or whatever. But we're talking about real life. We don't often see in real life a white woman stand up for a black woman to this degree. It does not happen. So much that they have to make a fictional movie about it to get our attentions, because it does not happen in real life. And I have always been uncomfortable with Cynthia Erivo playing this so-called evil character. I just was not a fan of it, because to have this character as green and ask a dark-skinned black woman to play it, and then a dark-skinned black woman who has said some very questionable things about black Americans in the past and has, to my knowledge, and to a lot of people, has never acknowledged it or spoken on it. But now she doesn't really have to. The white gays are enjoying it. The white folks who love RuPaul's Drag Race love watching everything about this. They are consuming it. And it's like I'm in this gay club full of nothing but white men and a couple of blacks that want to be chosen by white men. And I'm ready to get out. Like, I have interest in seeing the movie just to see it. I'm normally not a fan of musicals and singing in movies. Child, I'm one that will fast forward through Frozen and even The Lion King. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not a fan of it. And I did have some interest in seeing the movie just to see, because I never saw the play. I'm not going to lie. A lot of this is turning me off. A lot of it is turning me off. The press run, it's not giving that this is a beautiful relationship, that these are two people who deeply care about each other. This is giving, we are marketing the hell out of this movie. And maybe, and I believe there is some type of friendship, real authentic friendship between Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I don't doubt that. What I don't doubt is the machine, Hollywood, utilizing that to continue to press us, to make us interested in this film, to continue to get more stardom and more parasocial relationships for us to continue to buy, support, and all of that. There's nothing authentic about that. There's nothing authentic about, if you wanted to tell a queer story, tell a queer story. Y'all are the ones that every time a queer story is being told, even in animation, y'all are chopping it. Y'all are spending millions of dollars just to erase the potential of a character being trans. Y'all don't want this, but y'all see that this is a safe way to do it. And the only way to do that is to have this black woman continue to be the help on the red carpet. And I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but that is why it's making a lot of black folks who love black folks, who like being around black folks, deeply uncomfortable. We are uncomfortable seeing Cynthia Erivo steady have to defend Ariana Grande and just, oh my gosh. Also considering how inauthentic Ariana Grande is right now. It's no shade. Like, Ariana Grande was blackfishing several years ago. We didn't forget Ariana Grande tanning herself and making so-called R&B music, Seven Rings, the whole thing that happened with that, and Soulja Boy. Like, how Ariana Grande used to use black sense. She used to talk certain ways. There's even been a conversation about why Ariana Grande is not on Twitter, why her Twitter is deactivated, because there were a lot of tweets and things that she said in the past that were, what is going on? So to see her go from blackfishing to what she is doing now, like this white woman, it's jarring. We're not even getting into the conversation about how everybody on this cast is looking. That is giving, oh, we are clearly on the path to fascism. Like, it is clear as day. Everyone on this cast almost is really thin. Let's just say it. And no, this is not body shaming. And don't even get me started about the weak arguments of this being body shaming. This is only perceived to certain people as body shaming because this is the desirable body. This is what is given. We have not, as a collective, stopped people from being disgusting to fat folks. Y'all are still making jokes about fat people to get to Donald Trump, when you can literally name all the harmful things he's done over the last couple of years. We don't need to name that he is fat to talk about him, but we understand, and we've been conditioned, that fatness is ugliness and ugliness is evil. So that's why y'all have to mention that, because you have failed and you are a bad person. That's why you're fat. And then we get confused when certain people do harmful things and folks will say, I would have never thought that person would do that. Yes, because you've been conditioned that a person has a look to be evil. There's a reason why all of the animations and movies we've seen over the last 50, 60 years always displays the villain as grotesque, as inhuman, disgusting, fat. Even if they are thin, they're oftentimes disabled. That is a part of their story. That is a part of them being the villain. Because if you do wrong and you are a bad person, you will look like it. So we have been conditioned and socialized that this is what it looks like. So when we're talking about what is going on with this cast being so thin, like, is that the requirement to be one of the main characters? I'm not understanding. Where we're seeing, even Jimmy Kimmel made a joke about it, be on Ozempic and weight loss medication. Not because they were, quote unquote, obese or their health was on the line, because they wanted to achieve a look. They wanted to look a certain type of way. Because to be thin is to be white. That is what is understood. And I'm not going to spend too much time dissecting the body politic of it all and all of those things, because I just don't feel like I'm there yet. And other people have discussed it. But I do want to join into the conversation that I am also tired of this press tour. I am tired of everything that is happening and how white gays, non-black, queer folks, non-black, LGBTQ plus folks, white people specifically, have started to make very concerning comments about Cynthia Erivo. There was a video of Bob the Drag Queen on the red carpet for the movie, and someone took the video and posted it and said, hey, Cynthia Erivo, are you okay? This is misogynoir. This is clearly not Cynthia Erivo, but you're taking a dark-skinned, black, mass-presenting person and you're saying that that's Cynthia Erivo and you don't see no issue with it. Even in the responses, hey, I'm not, black folks saying, hey, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. But the person, I don't know if they're black, but they tweet like they not. But the person didn't see any issue with it. These are the same people that don't see an issue with this press tour in its entirety, and also how this movie kind of looks to black folks who have a black experience in America. The joke was calling Cynthia Erivo a man. And it may seem like that is a harmless joke, that we know that's not Cynthia Erivo, but the fact that you felt so comfortable making that joke and didn't take for a second to think, hey, maybe I shouldn't post that. Or even after being called in by black folks and asking, hey, like, I don't think this is right, you still do not delete it. It's telling. And shout out to iHeart Erica, who posted a video on TikTok questioning if Ariana Grande would do the same thing for Cynthia Erivo. Would she come and protect Cynthia Erivo in the way that Cynthia did for Ariana Grande? And just that question and that hypothetical pissed so many people off. So many people were upset at that and named that, hey, Ariana Grande has been through a lot. Like, she had that incident that happened several years ago. She's still probably traumatized from that. Understandable. To say that and not expect Cynthia Erivo to have some things that she's experienced as well. Cynthia Erivo, who also have had to talk about the anti-blackness that she's experienced on this press tour with this movie, and the response, how people do not see her as a main character. They see this as an Ariana Grande movie. That this is really about Ariana Grande and Glenda. Glenda's character is most important. And She's not wrong. She's not wrong to call it out, and how fans have reacted to her, how they have memeified her. And she's kind of playing into it a little bit. There's a reason why they keep using Cynthia Erivo as a meme. It's not in the same way that Ariana Grande is. They're not going to do that. If you were to go look up most of the memes and GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to say, on social media, Twitter or what have you, a lot of those memes that have been used to black folks are black folks who have suffered something, who have experienced a loss or something bad happened to them and it's been memeified. There's several memes and GIFs of that. It's normally a black person who is disabled, normally a black person who is fat. I mean, that is what it is. We want to believe that minstrel shows stopped in the 1800s and that blackface stopped. It's still here. It's just manifesting to something else. It is still here. There's even a conversation about how black streamers on Twitch, black men specifically, have had to play into stereotypes to get attention online. Like, blackface has not left us because racism is still here, because anti-blackness is still here, and that white supremacy is very much still here. Those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Be nice, because I won't. Until next time, I'll talk y'all later. Bye.